Alright, y'all, here it is. It's officially dropped. The full game is here, and I just realized how scary that fucking demo was. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews Game Data. We got a video game review today when he was talking about the brand new game that just fucking dropped. I hollered at it a few months ago when they dropped the demo, and now the full-fledged 100% game is here. These niggas are back. They dropped their new shit. It's the 7th one in the series, and goddamn it, it's gonna be a lucky one. Talking about the new game, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Now, for those who don't know, Resident Evil is a long-withstanding survival horror franchise, one of my favorites of all time, and this is the newest installment and one that they say is going back to the fear aspect because, you know, they're trying to do the action shit, and, you know, it was cool for a little bit, but, they lost their ways, but now they came back. So since I did the review of the demo, which is pretty much just the general aspect of how the game would flow, and it's pretty much carried over into the main game, I'm not going to go too deep into that. I'm just going to tell you about what's going on as far as story-wise and the new shit I found out from the main game. So the first thing is the actual story itself. In the demo, you're playing as this dude named Clancy, who's like a camera dude, and you go in the house and you fuck up and then you realize some shit's going on. Well, in this game here, the main game, you play as the character by the name of Ethan, who finds out that his girl Mia, who has been missing for quite some time, has been taken or kidnapped or some shit. She's somewhere where she shouldn't fucking be, and she contacts him and tells him where exactly she is. Strangely, after all this fucking time, she decides to pick up the fucking phone and say, yo, I've been here the whole time, nigga. Come on through, I got something for you. And then this nigga Ethan decides to go. So he ends up at the same house that you play in the demo, the creepy fucking house with that Walter White dude who's known now as Jack Barker and the Barker family, who are just some crazy, deranged, I don't know what the fuck these niggas are on or what they're eating, but they are like super everything. They don't die, they don't bathe, they don't do nothing. They don't even look, I don't know what they are, but they scary as shit and they're annoying too. Both of that shit. And the grandma, she dead. I don't know. Look at the grandma when you were playing the game. I think she's alive but dead on the inside. Something like that. It's weird. It's some weird shit. But Ethan now has to find a way to, I guess, save Mia, but also figure out what the fuck is going on while trying to also save himself, because he gets into some deep shit. And that's pretty much what the game centers around. And you just trying to combat and escape from the Barker family and what crazy deranged shit they're doing, and figure out just what the fuck is going on in this house, in this fucking area that you're in. And the game, like I said, carries over that same type of intensity with the scare factor that I played in the demo. It's dark, it's creepy, it's just fucking just like, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next. You get all tense, you get your fucking nerves up, and I love that about this game. It really does bring the fear aspect back. And there is weaponry in this game, not a lot. They give you one gun and like 7 bullets and say, nigga, make it happen. And these motherfuckers ain't no regular Resident Evil zombies. They on some super level shit. A bullet don't do a goddamn thing but stun them and make them pissed off more. So like, you gonna encounter some motherfuckers, you gonna encounter some people, and I'm just letting you know, don't rely on your gun too much. You better rely on that run, because running is key in here. You gotta know when to make smart decisions. They also got the puzzles and stuff like that with Resident Evil, and you gotta go search for shit like keys and clues and emblems. All that shit's still here. They just put it in a new and refined packaging. So they do have the elements of Resident Evil that we know and love, and the way that we like to play it. They just have it in a different form, different sense, different perspective, and different new characters as well, which is really cool. So it really did get a nice, good refresh and a good recharge to the whole franchise, and I like what they did with it, and I really like where this game is going. Now, I know you motherfuckers want to see some gameplay, and you know I got you. Gaming with the Granddad is officially back, starting with this mofo, so click the screen and check the description. You'll see my first play of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, and it is fucking dope as shit. It's some crazy shit. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much more. Just watch the shit. You will be thoroughly entertained, and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about with this game, because it's some intense shit. So definitely check it out on the screen, in the description. Watch that shit. You're gonna love it. But for the most part, like I said, I really like what Resident Evil has done and where they've gone with this franchise. This game is very intriguing. I've only got a little bit into it, not too much, but I've gotten a fair share amount into it in the small amount of time that it's been out, and I've liked what's going on. Only thing about the game that's just so hard to adjust is like the fact that you really can't be used to fighting and combating these enemies with an arsenal of weaponry and just a lot of crazy stuff that you're used to doing with Resident Evil. So it's that thing you have to adjust to. Like, you don't have to rely on like having shotguns and machine guns and all these like weapons and everything like that. because they're not there for you, and you really do get put into a real life aspect with this game. And on top of that, the inventory isn't as hefty. There's just things on here that really just peels back the curtain and really makes you more scared and fearful, because you know you don't have as many resources, and that you have to really just base yourself off this unpredictability and where you are in this house. And you don't even know what the fuck these motherfuckers are on. There's no explanation. You just know that they just don't fucking die. They multiply, and they are crazy as shit, and you just gotta fucking survive. And there's a lot of crazy moments in here out the jump. Out the gate, you're gonna see some crazy shit you ain't never thought you was gonna see so soon in the game. But yo, that's what I love about it. It's unpredictable. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, on your toes, and you just don't know what's gonna happen next. So I'm loving this game. Definitely check this shit out. I'm gonna be playing this shit all the way through on the gaming channel, so you can watch me scream like a punk ass motherfucker, bitch up, all whatever it is. But yo, hey, I ain't gonna be mad about it, because yo, I love some Resident Evil, and I love what they're doing with this. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is a very welcome return to the fear aspect of the franchise. All I'm saying is that it's fucking scary. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. The look of it is great. I love the story of it. It doesn't really give you too much, but it just keeps you in there enough. And I forgot to mention, there's also this random chick who keeps calling you on the phone and giving you clues, but not enough. And they keep calling this fucking Jack Barker dude daddy. I don't know. It's weird shit. It's a lot of weird shit. But it's just a lot of cool little small intricacies that just keep you on the edge, intrigued, and that you want to just play more. And it scares the shit out of you, and it just really just makes you genuinely scared, which is what we've always wanted from a Resident Evil game since like what, like I don't know, like 2, 3 maybe. I mean, after that they kind of just transitioned out of the fear shit. So I was glad to see that shit's back and in the new package. So all I gotta say is that for me, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is 100% Granddad approved. Definitely go check it out. It's out right now, available for PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know if it's for PC, but I know it's for those two consoles. And I think with PS4 you can do the VR shit, which would be even more fucking scary. I don't got the VR system, y'all, but like if I wouldn't even do it. This is enough for me with the regular shit, and you want to encompass me in some VR with this shit? Fuck that. I'm gonna have a heart attack and I'm gonna die, and we don't want that at all, because like shit, I ain't ready to go. I'm not ready to go. But I got nothing more to say. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is Granddad approved, so go check out the shit right fucking now if you want to get scared to put Jesus in back, because it will do it for you. Flip it. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard if you've played it. If you have not played it, you seriously fucking up. Get this shit into your life, because it's crazy, looks dope, plays dope, scary as all hell, and it's just a new refreshing look for Resident Evil, one that was much needed, and I'm glad they did it, and I'm happy with what they got going on, and I can't wait to see what else happens in this game, because I know it's gonna be fucking crazy. Previous videos on this side, as well as my latest single, check that out, show us some love, and as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, links in the description below, and subscribe. Button on the screen, button below, Woolly Reviews, twice a week, as well as the gaming channel. Check that shit out, because you gotta watch this shit, and also, if you are subscribed, hit that little bell notification shit so you can know when my videos drop, because apparently YouTube be fucking up with the notifications. So get that in your life so you can know when the Granddad drops a video. And I got a lot of other shit on the horizon. CDK said he's coming back soon, as well as some other shit. You know what it is. So until next time I take my leave, Granddaughter, Resident Evil 7, the Biohazard, whatever the fuck it is. I played the shit. It's dope, and you should play it too, because it's scary as all hell. But yo, I'm loving what I'm getting, and I can't wait to play some more. I'm out of here.